Are we on right now?
Yeah.
They can hear me?
Almost.
Can they hear me?
Alright. So look, check this out, man. We're going to be getting it on. We got this new show called Applied Pressure, man. Applied Pressure. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about, you know, different topics and stuff like that that basically plague the black and Hispanic community. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Ahmaud Arbery today. And what we're going to do is I'm going to play this quick video, you know what I mean, so they give me some time to, you know, start sharing this you know, this joint in some of the other chats, you know, and we'll be right back, all right? All right.
All status. Friggy. Look. When money call my phone, I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. I'm riding dirty, plus a nigga ain't have his L since like 08. Pussy nigga talking, I'ma put him on that plate. I'm sounding off. Watch his pussy ass get ate. Cash talk, more you broke. Get the fuck up out my face. And all these kids a nigga got, I need to brig with the lake. With Friggy Rick on the gate. Called the Hennessy estate. They gave a homie 16. I'm yelling, free that nigga. My homie got 2 butt naked bitches on his FaceTime. Cutting up the work street, sweeping by his wayside. Waiting for a come up, no nigga, I'ma take mine. Dunking in that pussy like bitch caught up on the baseline. Spit it like an automatic weapons. I would keep the kid from stressing. Niggas know when I'm rapping on me. I want them M's, I had to switch up my investments. By the look on your face, you look jealous. I'ma hit them words. They don't really like that. Nope, they don't really like that. I'ma hit them words. Nope, they don't really like that. Nope, they don't really like that. I'ma hit them words. You if you ain't bout to check my hood tatted on my chest, my nigga nasty with the tech. I got a thick bitch, nasty, super wet. If you ain't bout it, you get left. Boss status be the set. My niggas ain't popping them in, my niggas be popping them bands. I hope I get out of this gram. You mad at your thought, cause you thought was the thought of the game. I be out plotting to win, I treated it out in the kid. Freaking not giving a shit. Pussy, you broke so you pissed. I be so fuck with them biz, I be so fuck with them biz. I spit it like an automatic weapon, so I would keep the kid from stressing. Niggas know what I'm reppin', homie. I want them M's, I had to switch up my investments. By the look on your face, you look jealous. I'ma hit them where it hurts. They don't really like that. Nope, they don't really like that. I'ma hit them where it hurts. Nope, they don't really like that. Nope, they don't really like that. I'ma hit them where it hurts. They don't really like that. Nope, they don't really like that. I'ma hit them where it hurts. Nope, they don't really like that. Nope, they don't really like that. Hit them where it hurts. Listen to that, that shit sounds spicy.
Alright, check it out, man. We got the phone lines open. And what we're going to be talking about is Ahmaud Arbery. You know, that's the topic tonight. And what I wanted to talk about it was, what I wanted to say about it rather was, you know, do we think that Ahmaud Arbery is going to get justice in America? Is it possible? You know, y'all can call up and let me know if it's actually possible. Because, I mean, and from my understanding, it's not possible. It's not possible for Ahmaud Arbery to get justice. So, the one thing that we do have to understand is that we cannot get justice in America. The one thing that you can't get as a people, as black people, is you can't get justice. Why? Because if you don't have law, you don't have justice, right? So every single nationality moves off of rule of law, right? So if you don't have rule of law, you can't have justice because you are not a people. So we can march all day saying, you know, justice for Ahmaud, justice for Trayvon, justice for Michael Brown, justice for Eric Gardner, justice for Sandra Bland. And we continually don't get the justice because we're not looked at as a people. So as much as we would like to have justice, you will never get it. And that's why I wanted to kind of open it up to, the brothers and sisters tonight to just basically, let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think about it. You can call in. The number is 302. Hold on 1 second. It's moving. It's mad slow. Hold on 1 second. It's moving stupid slow. It's like acting real stupid. All right, the number is 302-202-9. Hold on. It's acting stupid. 9943. All right. So why is it acting so damn stupid today? All right. So let me see. So basically, what I wanted to say about it was that Ahmaud Arbery is just basically it's a case like every other case that we've seen before it. We've seen how the reason that we don't know how to. Hold on, my bad. Oh, that's why. There you go. All right. The reason that we don't understand and know what we're dealing with is because we don't know who the oppressor is. And so what the church does is the church tries to basically blind us from understanding these facts. And the fact that remains is that these people are the people that's constantly killing us. And yeah, we do kill each other, right? I don't want to get that, misconstrued, right? Black people do kill black people, right? And it's the same thing with Chinese people. Chinese people kill Chinese people. The triads and all of that, they kill each other, right? The difference with another nation killing you is that is an act of war, right? So when you start to see other nations killing you, that's an actual act of war. And they should be taken as such. Because when a black man kills a black man or a black woman kills a black woman, that person is going to be persecuted in the full extent of the law. And so that's why it's just so important that we understand that. Ahmaud Arbery, in my opinion, will not get justice. And I think who got his case? Who got his case? What's his name? The hell is his name? Not Jesse Jackson, the other one. Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton got his case, and Al Sharpton says the same thing over and over again, is that we're going to get justice, and we're not going to let them win this time. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Yeah. You got the number? It's on to Zion. Yeah. Yeah, you about to call in? All right, yeah, we on right now. So, what do you think? Do you think that Ahmaud will get justice? Do you think that he'll get justice for, for the 100 millionth time? Do you think it'll actually work?
Not in America.
It's crazy because, like that's the one thing that I was able to understand. Like, when I first started to come into the understanding of like what was really going on, and once I understood that, it made me do things differently. And one of the things that I learned and did differently was I didn't expect justice. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen this lady, right? I seen this lady one time, and this lady, she was on the street. Her son had got shot by the police, and she had these signs up like, "Oh yeah, the cops ain't gonna get away with it this time." And I pulled over and I told the lady, I said, "Sis, they're not going to be brought to justice. You're not going to get justice, and the reason why you're not going to get justice is because, the Lord is just not on their side." It's sometimes it's just, sometimes you just gotta just be, out in the open sometimes with people, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of times people don't want to hear it, but, and you got a lot of people right now saying that, like, because I've been seeing a lot of the blogs, a lot of people have been saying that, the person who killed Ahmaud Arbery is justified because he lunged at the gun. How about that?
What that mean? That man was running, trying to get his exercise in, and these people just came up on him. They attacked him in the first place. So if he lunged at the gun, it was self-defense.
Right.
So well, how is that justification for them killing him?
Right, but okay, let's roll with that. But he was on camera in a construction site.
In an abandoned home. And they ran those cameras back and they found a whole bunch of other white people that was in there as well. Nobody came up and shot them.
Right.
So.
But he lunged at the guy. So any white man, you supposed to stop, you supposed to freeze, and you supposed to submit.
No, them white men are supposed to mind their business.
Mm-hmm. And that's what the whole thing is. Man, look, call in, man. The phone lines is wide open, man. It's 302-9943. 302-202. Oh, that's acting stupid like a mug.
We want to know what the people have to say.
Yeah. Call, what's that? 302-202-9943. All right. Hold on. Who we got here? All right. Let's see what we got here. Call back in, man. You kind of went off. You came on and then you went back off, man.
Come back.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, you know, the whole thing with Ahmaud Arbery, man, just basically shows us that, you know, there is no place for rest in America. Like the COVID-19, right? Let's take it back there real quick, right? COVID-19 has been ripping a new asshole in people, right? And it's just like the cops can't wait to get back to killing niggas again. You know what I'm saying? They just can't wait. Hold on one second. All right, you can you hear me? Hold on. 1 second. Let me yeah, I think it's already on. Hold on. Let me see if I can in the conference, right? But I'm gonna come back. Hold on. But I'm gonna come back. We just trying it out. Hold on 1 second. And that's like they just can't wait to get back to, you know what I'm saying, to like how it was, like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on 1 second. Matter of fact, I'll just bring you on like this. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Matanza Park from Delaware, man. Calling into the show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I think that the topic is Ahmaud Arbery. I think I heard you asking, you know, will Ahmaud get any justice?
Right.
I believe that Ahmaud would not get any justice.
Why not?
Because it's set up. He won't get justice because no black people get justice whenever white people, whenever it comes to the oppressor shooting them down dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like I believe, I haven't followed too much of the case, but if I'm not mistaken, they was already saying that the two white dudes was justified in what they did. That they're claiming self-defense.
They're claiming self-defense.
They're claiming self-defense. So what that tells me, that's like a red or a green light for the oppressor to be a vigilante.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see. I believe that we're gonna see more vigilanteism. Like we're gonna see if black people are just walking ordinarily down the street, some white man is just gonna follow him, and he's gonna be able to kill him, and nothing is gonna happen.
Yeah, because you know, okay, you know, even with this whole COVID-19 thing going on, right? Where we got to have social distancing, we have to have 6 feet, we have to have all those different things, all those different variables that has to be in play, right? What you've seen is a lot of videos of, you know, the cops specifically targeting their policing to a certain group of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like when you see like videos of like say other groups of people that are at the beach, you know, you don't see, you know, the cops, you know, rustling them down to the ground. What you see is police, you know, passing out masks and, you know, being, very, very, professional and things like that. So when it comes to black people, it just seems like that narrative is just totally, convoluted. So what would you say would be the answer to that? Because, go ahead.
The crazy thing is that we still haven't figured out that, we shouldn't be at the beach with everybody else. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be doing certain things that everybody else is doing. Because, how are we going to forget? Right before the COVID, right before everything happened, black people was getting shot down dead every single day. Mm-hmm. Due to the COVID-19, at least we got a 3-week break, a 4-week break, mm-hmm. because of the quarantine, and then, but like always, we sitting in the quarantine, ready to get back out into the world. We ready to go back to the goddamn Chinese hair stores and the Chinese nail shops and the Chinese this and that. We ready to go back out into the world, and now white people is like, damn, now they got all this pent up anger from being quarantined. Now we about to start seeing niggas drop like flies. Yeah,
and what's heavy about that too, if I could just add something to it. What's heavy about that is even though the COVID-19 is the main issue, it's that takes a back seat to oppression.
Right.
You know what I mean? It definitely takes a back seat to it. So even though we know that the COVID-19 could have you on a goddamn bed, with a ventilator down your damn throat, that all takes a back seat to the oppression that we face. You know what I mean? You start seeing videos of them taking, sisters, handcuffing them, snatching their babies away from them and stuff like that because they didn't have a mask on when they went into the store.
And it's like we all knew before the COVID-19 and everything started. We seen the oppression that black people were suffering. We seen the drugs that that we suffering from and everything like that, right? The killings that be perpetrated on us every day. And we knew that we needed to separate from white people. And then the COVID-19 gave us a chance, and I don't think we used that chance effectively.
Why don't you think we used that chance?
To be able to separate our love, because we knew that we needed to separate from white people, but it was hard because a lot of black people because of Christianity and things like that. It was hard for black people to separate from white people, mm-hmm. But we had that chance when we was quarantined. We was all supposed to be in the house, building our families up, building our spirits up, building our strength up, getting strong in the scriptures and understanding what God wants us to do. But mm-hmm. we didn't utilize that time effectively. We utilized that time to make stupid videos and just actually do nothing.
So the TikTok videos.
I didn't really keep up with a lot of that stuff, but I did see a lot of little challenges and videos that people was making when we could have used that time to strengthen our family and build our family bonds, so that we don't have to rely on white people so much.
I'm gonna flip the switch. Flick. Right, and that's exactly what we was doing this whole time instead of reading a book. Look, she started dancing. The TikTok is, it's what's that word called?
Stupid.
Now, it's addicting. Everybody want to do a goddamn challenge when, you home and you can't go nowhere. But what would you say? Okay, they starting to open up things slowly, right? I went in to go get a lamb cheesesteak today, and I started to walk in the store, not remembering that we are under a quarantine. And the dude was like, yo, man, don't come in here. I was like, well, damn, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you think that these precautions that we are taking, do you think that it's flattening the curve? Because remember, Governor Cuomo said that we are flattening the curve, and it has nothing to do with the Lord or it has nothing to do with anything. So what do you feel about that?
I feel like COVID-19 it might be seeming like the curve is flattening, but we can't sit there and be foolish enough to think that the Lord can't send another plague, mm-hmm. and that you know, what comes after COVID-19 may be something totally worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can't attribute COVID-19 or even flattening the curve or anything like that to no senator or no governor or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just simply how the Lord set it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I believe that that people better not get so comfortable in the fact that, you know, be ready to jump back in the world and do this and do that, because we're not in the clear yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because they say we're flattening the curve, the Lord smack everybody in the face with COVID-20.
Mm-hmm. But you know, a lot of like what you seeing now is you seeing racism really coming up really hard too now. You're really seeing racism coming up real hard now. You're starting to see more videos of racism. You're starting to see more videos of, you know, the cops overly policing black people and Hispanics. And you're really starting to see it, and it's really starting to come to the forefront. You know, Charlamagne the God, right? You know, from Breakfast Club? Yeah, Charlamagne the God said that he feels that black people should arm themselves against Vanilla ISIS.
That's funny. I just had actually seen a video with Charlamagne, and this is off the subject. He was doing a interview with Joe Biden, and Joe Biden said, "You're not black if you don't vote for him." Mm-hmm. He said, "If you vote for Trump, you're not black."
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, but see, remember the whole voting thing is just, you know, they've been pushing that now since Ahmaud Arbery and stuff like that. Since his death, they've been pushing that whole thing, that narrative about voting.
Right, and that just goes to Ahmaud Arbery. Just goes to show that we need to stick together, man. You know, us being in white neighborhoods and, you know, around the oppressor, it doesn't do anything for us. It hurts us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, the very neighborhoods where we think that's infested with drugs and, you know, guns and all this stuff like that, where we feel like it's unsafe, is the actual safest places to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't even go jogging without some damn devil shooting you in the damn guts with a shotgun.
Yeah, man, because look, they released the video and they said that he was walking around a construction site, and that seems to want... See, that's the one thing, though, that you got to understand about the oppressor. The one thing that you got to understand is that when he kills you, he has to discredit your name. Like, remember, when Trayvon Martin was killed, they said, oh, he got suspended from weed. He got suspended from school for smoking weed. See?
Right.
He got suspended from school for smoking weed. Now, how many teenagers got suspended from school for smoking weed?
Everybody.
Right.
And another thing is like you know, like, okay, they're quick to racially profile us, but any old devil can just walk around the black neighborhood. Like, I was just getting something to eat the other day, and I seen the devil just walking around. You know what I mean? I'm like, and this devil was not being racially profiled. Like, when they are in our neighborhoods, they're the safest people. Black people have all types of compassion for the devil. But God forbid you walk around a construction site and some white vigilante see you, and now all of a sudden he wants to, you know what I mean, follow you all around town. Right. Like you're a criminal.
I mean, I can see what Charlamagne was talking about when he said that black people should arm themselves legally now, not illegally. But black people should arm themselves legally, because situations like this won't be able to take place, or if they do take place, it will even the playing field, because you would have some sort of protection too as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, you want to be able to, you don't want to be, you know, retarded out here. You know what I mean? We need to be able to protect our person, protect our family. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You know, and like I said, if anybody else want to call in, man, call 302-202. Let me wait for the next numbers to come through. Hold on. 202-9943. If you want to call in, you want to weigh in on the topic, man. If you got something to say, go ahead and call in, man. Let's get it on. Let's hear what the hell you got to say. You know what I mean? That can make maybe somebody, maybe it can save somebody's life down the line. How about that? Listen, how about that? Maybe it can save somebody's life. You know what I mean? Down the line. And so we open, we all ears. This is our first show, man. This is our first show, man, on this joint, and we getting it on tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we want everybody to go, you know what I mean, and like this video, man. You know what I mean? Let's help get the algorithm up, man. You know what I'm saying? And let's get it on like that, man. And so, do you think that that separation is the answer? Because I noticed one thing, if I could. I noticed one thing is that when black people start to talk about being separate from everybody else, it's taken as being racist. So can black people be racist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the word racist has a negative connotation of what because when white people show that, when the oppressor shows his racism, he shows his racism with murder. He shows his racism with rape and drugs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But to be a racist means to simply, you're a person that loves your nation, race, or stock of people.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't I be racist? Why can't I only love black people?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to harm nobody in loving black people, but why can't I love just only black people? Why do I have to love everybody?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Why do I have to love the people that hate me?
Right.
So I say, yeah, I'm a full red-blooded racist.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay. Because with Christianity, right? What Christianity does is it makes like black people think that that's a bad thing. Like to prefer yourself over everybody else. It makes you feel like you're gonna go to hell, or it's a bad thing.
Christianity is the culprit. Christianity is the reason why, we feel safer in white neighborhoods and stuff like that.
Hold on, one second. All right, we got a caller. What's going on? 441-9754.
Phone number.
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you. Oh, stay on with me, Matazapa. Go ahead, you got it.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, this is Ariel. Captain Ariel.
What's going on, Cap?
And, hey, shit, I want to make a quick comment if I could. Almost like it's just, if I could, as far as the whole, issue as far as Ahmaud Arbery, and the Ahmaud Arbery case is not different than any other case that we've heard about over the past 10, 20 years, 60 years, black people living in America. The problem is that black people think that we can solve these issues by being passive or, casual.
Mm-hmm.
We think we can do it by, making hashtags, and we think we can overcome these issues by making hashtags, T-shirts, and marching, and not doing things that are really extreme. We don't understand that we have an extreme problem, an extreme issue that's been established over hundreds of years, and to overcome it, we got to be extreme about beating it. Just because the problem we have is very extreme. The problem we have is very extreme, very radical. So in order to overcome it, we got to become radical. We got to become extreme. The problem with black people is that we think we can overcome these issues by hashtags and tweets. And,
right.
Still being on the borderline of I'm black, but I still overall I love America. Overall I love being here. But I'm just tired of these cops. I'm tired of these racist white people. We need to decide we need to figure out how we can make real radical change in the community. We can't make that change by just being casual, by being regular.
You're right, Cap.
Go ahead.
Nah, you're so right. If I'm just trying to be quiet over here, I'm trying to shut up. But what you're saying is so right. And the reason I say that is because you are so right when you say that we can't get free from a hashtag. Because that's what we try to do. We try to say hashtag I can't breathe. Hashtag let freedom ring. Hashtag black and I'm proud. But that we see that never works.
Salagi.
Uh-huh.
Salagi. Salagi. When if we are going to use a hashtag, it should be hashtag goddamn Memorial's Day. Goddamn Christmas. You know what I mean? Goddamn July 4th. Salagi.
You got it, Cap. You got it, Cap. Cap got it. He fell off he came off the line. Goddamn. Yeah, call me up if you want. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put my number in the chat too, because I don't know, it's acting stupid. I mean, look, man, do you think Ahmaud Arbery is gonna get justice? Do you feel that these two men are going to go to jail for murdering a young man that was jogging,
running? He was minding his business is what he was doing.
He was minding his business, and he was running.
Yes.
So does that warrant him getting killed? Is that all it takes? Is that all it takes is for you to be running down the street, even if you did do something?
Running while black.
Right. How you say that? Oh, running while black. The RWB, right? Does that warrant you being killed by the police? You got I'm in a group that is like a police group or whatever, right? Where they talk about, people that hate the police and stuff, right? But then you got an alternative to that, and you got a lot of people who love the police. And they're saying that there are good police officers out here. They're saying that there's good people. That's police. And that's true to an extent. It's because where the hell are all the goddamn good police officers when all the bad police officers are doing what they doing? Who the hell knows, right? And
I know the brothers in D.C. and Baltimore could beg to differ. Over the past few years, there's been a lot of police officers. Like there's a lot of distrust with police officers in the black community because of like how police officers. You remember a few years ago, or within the last few years, how they would carry around BB guns. Mm-hmm. They would carry around extra guns to plan on brothers. They would carry around drugs to plan on brothers. And if it wasn't for, dash cams and the cameras that they have on their chest, a lot of brothers would be in jail for the rest of their damn lives. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now imagine all the times that they've done this to black people and never got caught. And the crazy thing is, there may be some good police officers, but very rarely, because black people join the police force thinking that they're going to help black people from the inside out, and ultimately turn into the devil.
Right, because you think when you become a police officer, you think you're going to be John Shaft. That's what they think. That's what black people think. You think you're going to be Shaft, and then when you find out is that they're going to change you.
They're gonna make you look at your own brother like he's scum, like he is a criminal. And it's Christianity. It's Christianity the reason why.
So do you think that Ahmaud Arbery is going to get justice once it's all said and done?
I don't think so. I believe that the verdict is going to be like self defense. But like the caller before me, I believe that the things that's happening to us is very radical, very extreme. So in order for us to change this around, we're going to have to do something radical. We're going to have to do something extreme, and that has to be separate. Look, the times that we separated, I'm reading a book right now called Black Wall Street. Man, Black Wall Street was called the Negro Wall Street. Mm-hmm. And it was lovely for black people because black people moved there because they didn't want to be around Ku Klux Klan members. They didn't want to be around other white vigilantes. And so that was like, the different black towns that we had were like safe havens for us. But now these safe havens have become, they're not safe havens no more. These are actually becoming goddamn death traps.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Black Wall Street. A lot of people better read up on that, man. Wasn't that the first time that they bombed American City?
Right.
Yeah. Black Wall Street, man. When the Great Depression was going on, we wasn't in the Depression. But see, that's that's a whole nother thing, man. But
like, I want to hold up your time, man. I just wanted to call in, big up the show, and just say, you know what I mean, that's what's up, man. It sounds good, and keep it going.
Most High in Christ, man. That's cool, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, shalom.
All right, shalom. So look, man, we're gonna end it there, man. So what I've been hearing throughout the whole night for when we was doing this whole feed is that Ahmaud Arbery will not get justice. I guess it remains to be, we'll see what happens as the case unfolds. But as it's looking right now, is that we can add it to the list of non-justice that we haven't got. All right, so there you have it, man. I mean, I'm not gonna even put my whole thing in on it. I'm just gonna leave it up to the people to decide. And maybe we can learn something from Sandra Bland. Maybe we can learn something from Michael Brown, Akkad Gurley, Antoine Rose. The list goes on and on, right? Don't forget about Sean Bell, man. Back in the 90s, y'all forgot about Sean Bell in New York City. All right? So, with that being said, man, we'll just leave it up to the people, man. Drop me a comment or something, man. Let me know what's up. You know what I mean? And y'all can hit us up at that number right there. Or, if you want, you can hit me up at 302-494-7532, man. With that being said, all right, man, I'm out of here. All right? Peace. All right.